they said it couldn't be done. We all know, and we all have seen, the generators of the past and the present. We have generators as old as time. That is, Minecraft time. The cobblestone generator. Then Skyblock was blessed with magic generators that produced diamonds, lapis, emeralds, iron, gold, anything a Skyblock player would want, they had it. And then the nether generators, producing netherrack, and blackstone, quartz, glowstone. We had so much. But now, it's time for the generator of the future. A generator that can produce something much greater. Much fancier. And what is that generator? Huh? What is it? Do you know? An obsidian generator. I have been working so very much hard to get this to work. It will actually farm obsidian with using the two of the plugins that are actually on this server. Now you see, this is a lava bucket. Everybody knows, right? And everybody knows that a dispenser can dispense out a lava bucket. But we have a plugin, MCMMO, which a lot of players know and a lot of Minecrafters have seen before. And all it does is it can give you double drops, things like that, for naturally occurring blocks. But there is a way to trick it. A way to make it think that it's a naturally occurring block. And those ways were intended with the feature of the generator. You could place down a diamond ore and mine it, and you won't get any extra. But if a generator makes a diamond ore, you can mine it, and it'll give you extra. But now, that works with lava too. So if I place this bucket down, it'll turn into obsidian. Everybody knows that. But now if I mine that, I got 2 obsidian. And now, with another plugin that we have, you can put the lava back in the bucket. So, now I could do it again, no? And now, I have 3. And why not do it again? And I played around with this. I kept just going at it and doing it. But then I wondered, what if we kind of semi-automated this? So I decided to automate it. Now right here, we have 15 lava buckets. And I did that specifically for a reason. Now, if we just go over here, I'll explain roughly what it's doing. So I have this powered so that the hoppers won't pick it up until I say so, and I guess I say so now. So eventually we're going to see a lot of stuff going on, and it might confuse you, and to be very honest, it kind of confuses me too, but apparently it works. Did you see that? There. So, what this is doing is falling, but no. What it is doing is essentially it's computing where the lava bucket can go, and it's pausing it, the hoppers, to give it enough time to funnel down into that hopper. And normally on any other server, you wouldn't really need that, but since the hopper speed is slowed and really kind of messed with, you have to make these big redstone contraptions to get even the slightest thing working. And the way I mean that is that if on any other server, I could probably have done this a lot smaller and a lot simpler. And I think it just finished. And it's done. So it just processed 15 lava buckets, and it evenly dispersed them throughout all of these. Now, granted, this is a little bit complicated, so I'm thinking that when we move it, because of course it can't stay here, when we move it, I will do a little bit of a tutorial, and I specified so that there'd be different color wools for certain circuits. This one I didn't have another color, so I just kind of built it in yellow, like that one, so yeah. But breaking it down into these colors really makes it easy. So the top half for the actual sorter and the actual filter is right here, and in the filter there is just an empty slot ready for a bucket, and then it runs into another circuit which unlocks the flow, and it'll allow it to flow it down into here and here and here, and you know, you get the point. Now, the more confusing part is obviously this. I don't know how this works, but it does. I've got the timings right. What my theory is that it is just slowing the hoppers enough that it works, and it allows the hopper to like freeze, but since the hopper underneath is good, it just funnels it down into the hopper below it. And I know that was probably a very crude explanation of what this is doing, but in a very obvious term, this comparator activates, updating the observer, which sends a signal to a repeater, which I believe, let me just get a check here, set to 3 ticks, which will flicker this torch, which will update the observer, updating and powering the other repeater here, set to 3, moving the piston, which pushes the redstone block over top of the hopper, locking it just for enough time that another hopper underneath can suck that item out. It really works, and it works very well. And just by putting something in here, we could even create a filter system, and it would filter. Of course, you wouldn't have the unlocking system, but it would work. So, I think we gotta move this, but I don't know where to move it to. I mean, I don't think there's any room up here, so that's out of the question. Yeah, I know where I would want to put it, but where I want to put it, there's no diamonds here, so there's no floor. We'll see how it goes. But I think I will just leave it at that for now. And I'll work on getting some diamond blocks and getting a floor over there, because I really want to build it there. Because so far we have things in almost all 4 corners. Or, sides. You know. But this is just amazing. All we have to add is that we have to raise this entire thing up by a few, maybe 3 blocks. And then put a item filter underneath here for empty buckets, so that it'll filter out and give me the buckets. So, I guess that's all for just about now. And if you guys did notice, yes, I updated my skin. Again, this is a fully custom skin, and I thought I'd update it. And the reason why I updated it is because I have a new YouTube icon that I drew myself. I'm really proud of it, and I'm just happy with how it looks. And it's very, very anger-y for Ender. So, I think we're good. I think we're real good. Now we got a good icon, got a good skin. I look mysterious. So, yeah. So I'll work on getting some diamond blocks and then moving this around, and we'll build it together, one thing at a time. I might have to cut the video in half though, because building it, you know, like that might be kind of difficult, you know. So I didn't do it with the Omni generator because it hurt my brain to do it on my own, so I wouldn't want to even do it with having to record at the same time. It was hard enough to do it without. I didn't even know what I was doing half the time. I was just going back and forth looking at how it looked over there and then putting blocks over there. But this one's small enough that I can do it on camera and build it. So yeah, I think we'll do that. Alright guys, a lot has happened here. I had to kind of change this up a little bit. The delay just wasn't right, and it couldn't process all of these filled up with enough time to drain out the system. So I just swapped out the repeater delay for just a little bit of a pulse extender hooked up to a torch. And that seems to have solved the problem. It works very reliably now, and also I have tested this out over here by just filling up some hoppers with empty buckets, and it picked them up, and the machine worked perfectly. The buckets were filtered out fast enough for the system to keep just pumping away. And I think for the sorters, what we're going to do is going to have the same kind of sorters as in the debris sorter over at the generator, because I would like it so that it doesn't require too many items in order to filter out, because I do need those buckets. So I'm thinking it'll have to be a 9 item sorter. Once it gets to 9, it filters out, because the hoppers actually will output 8 items at a time on this server. And I can quickly show you that just by giving this little demonstration kind of thing. Alright, so if we have 9 items in there, what did I tell you? 8 items are over here in this hopper. So it just shows that it does do that. Yeah, it kind of makes it a little bit difficult, but it's still, you know, able to be done. So, I mean, why not? Oh, I only have 1 bucket of water. Well, I'll just come back and get some water. But this is all of the supplies that I think I'm gonna need. I don't think anything, I don't think I'll need anything else. Yeah, I think we're okay. And phase 1 is almost very close, almost complete. And it's done. Really hope they do not despawn. But we can take this out now. Don't need the tracks. This is just a good way to get your minecarts in. I think this will be a good way to pick up the obsidian so that I don't, because I want it to go into the storage. I don't want it to go into me. I don't want it in my inventory. I don't want none of that. I don't think they can. It's over the gap. It won't. Nah, it won't do that. But we got a filter out here. This is a really great filter for the server. It's just awesome. Basically, once it gets to 9, filters out 8. I love that. But yeah, that's what we got for the starting point. And actually, there looks like there's some more that I can take out. Alright. Now, this is a fairly simple circuit. You just place an observer facing into this block, right on the same level as all your dispensers, specifically dispensers. Now, I want to test this before and see if the minecarts get in the way or not, because I don't want to, I don't want to leave it there and then it doesn't work and then, sadness ensues. Bruh. Alright, if you log on and this happens, /hub, come back. Done. I thought I had an... fine, I'll take it from here. Yoink. Ooh. Ah! Fly away! It does it a lot. Kinda gets annoying, but can't really do anything about it. Now... Oh yes, I can put this on too now. So also you can get your redstone dust on top of here. And get your stone button. It doesn't really have to be a stone button, I just thought, why not? And actually, ooh, I can have a black stone button. I want a black stone button. Ew, it's polished. Okay, so then you can do. It did it. So you see, when a block is dispensed, this piston will retract the block, and it'll send. Now it'll be able to send. So before, when the wool is up here, and there's nothing there, when the observer triggers, it won't fire a pulse. But once I break this block, you're gonna see all this redstone light up. And I kinda gotta stand far away because I don't wanna mine. There, you just saw it. It triggered the pulse. Now, the 12 seconds of delay, or ticks rather, is just because I don't want it to break. I don't want it to get deleted. So, it's kind of what you gotta do. But that should have been placed right here. There we go. So that's basically all of it for this. And this is just a generic, like, sorter. And you see, it picked up a hopper, or a bucket. You know what I mean. But now we gotta build out the actual redstone circuitry that divides all of the lava buckets. It doesn't matter which orientation you place the barrels in or the chests. It did that. That's me. Okay. There we go. And then hopper. There we go. You know what? I can't remember. Could we actually lower this? Yeah. I guess it's already as low as it's gonna get. So now what we're gonna do, we're gonna build up this circuit right here. And like I say, I think this is called an AND gate, but I don't remember names because I am not. Yeah, let's just build the redstone. I don't know the names of things and the I don't. Alright. So We got lots of wool here. Guess we got pretty much everything that we need. Yeah, that's for the other circuit. Okay. Getting up here is the hard part at this point. I got it. Yay. Okay, so this, this, and I believe it goes up to E. And then do that. Do that. And do that. And then you gotta face the hoppers in towards there. There we go. And now all you have to do, any block you want, it doesn't really matter. In this case, I'm gonna do, oh wait, we gotta put the, I did it wrong. Ah, I will get this. There. So we do have to build up all the circuit before that. Alright. So now we gotta get another type of wool here, because it's good to do different things in different colors. There. There. Now I gotta fly up there. Man, I wish I had rockets. Wait a minute. And now I have rockets. Okay. Oh, come in handy. There. Alright. So do this, and then do a big line of redstone here. There. Okay. So then we get ourselves blocks right here. Blocks right here. I'm doing this right. I only built this once. It hurts more because it's my own creation. Ah. Eesh. I have to go consult the previous build. It doesn't look right to me. Yeah, that's what it is. Alright. Okay. I did this wrong. So you gotta go here. There we go. And then you gotta mine these blocks. That torch should turn off. There we go. then we get in here. And then we place these blocks. And then we do that. Alright, we got a lot of this done. It's quite a bit, and I think it's, majority-wise, it is very close to being done. So here I'm just building up a lava bucket drop-off. I'm still not sure on how I'm gonna do it. I don't know. Wow, that was a lag spike. Well, I think, number one, we just got to build up the redstone circuitry that we know. So what I've done here is, that's not supposed to be there. There we go. So that's all you have to do for these filters. And once they get a bucket of lava, since it's a non-stackable item, it'll power all this, and it'll turn off one of these torches. Same thing, same thing, same thing, same thing, and then the redstone line will turn off. At that point, this torch will fire up, powering this pulse extender, which powers the pistons, which turns off the torch on the other side of this wool block. And then, of course, once the item is drained, this will turn back on, all of these will turn back on and power this torch, turning it off, and the system will be ready to take more lava buckets into it. Now, we have to build up the other one, the other circuit, the fun one. Although it's not fun, and it makes me want to die. So let's start building it. So, I'm going to be needing all of these materials here. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where this is supposed to go. Oh, I figured it out, never mind. But anyways, so we gotta build up this circuit here. So, you're going to need to use your slabs right here. It doesn't have to be red nether wart, I just wanted it to match the, the red wool. Then we need this. At which point now, you need this. You need observers facing into the comparators right here, and then if I'm not mistaken, it should be this, and then you'll be able to place blocks on top of this redstone dust. At which point you will need to break out some repeaters here. Just place repeaters and set them all to 3 ticks of delay so that the machine cannot break under the tick delay thing. Otherwise it's a little bit too fast. So then you need to place all your torches here, and when there's a signal, this will fire. The repeater will convert the pulse into something that can actually be usable, and it will simply just turn off the torch and flicker it. And then you face observers into these blocks, and then you put pistons over here. Oops. I did something wrong. There we go, mind those. Did that wrong. You can't place the pistons there, and I'll actually show you why. So number one, if the piston pushes the block, it'll go out here. So number one, that's not right. And also, if it did this, it would push it out, and it would do a 1-tick pulse. And then even if it was touching the hoppers, then it would fully power it forever and never give up. So don't do that. Do not do my mistake. That is not good. I didn't mean to do that. And then we're gonna just put repeaters, and we can set these to 3 as well. And now is the time where you need to put the pistons and then take your redstone blocks and line all of that. And that is the circuitry all done. Now, what I want to do here, I really want to do it. I think that it would be really cool. But how would we do this? I think we'll just go with doing what we did over at the other one over there. Just a little bit of a line of hoppers and then put shulkers on top. I think that actually was one of the best solutions that I can think of. Now double checking those, go pick up these. So we can do a quite long line if we really want to, and I do. The only thing is, it has to be a multiple of 5. So you're gonna have to do some maths. Make sure that you get multiple of 5. So for this, of course, I'm gonna just go, I'll go this way, and I'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you know what? 6, 5, and then I'll just go like this and do that. There we go. So this works too, I think. I don't know, just in case, let's not do that. I don't want it to break. What I'm thinking, actually, well, okay, we're flying this way. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it out one more block. There, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 4. Frickin' right click. How dare you? 4, 5, and then we'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 10, and I do not have enough wool, and I do not have enough wool there either. So all we have to do now, I'm just going to get some wool here, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. There we go. So as you're putting this stuff in, and you're getting your things, you know, getting all your lava shulkers put on here, you're not going to want the system to start taking the shulkers out until you're ready. So all I'm going to do here is, now you can do this either way, but I think it would be better to have that and there. The control switch. So now, there we go. Items will not move. Hoppers will not pick up. You're totally in the clear. So, I think the system is fully up and running, and now it's time to get the lava and turn it on. So let's get started. Little fun tip: place obsidian in your offhand and then hold the buckets and then just hold it down. Look at that, I just did 16 buckets of lava. And I'm filling up these shulkers so that we can give the machine a really good test. Now I'm gonna have to craft more buckets. I'll just meet you over there when I have all of the buckets and all of the lava just filled up and looking very pretty. Alright, now I couldn't fill up all of the shulkers, but I got a good amount of them. In these first 5 here, they're all chock-a-block full, and then of course these 2 are full. And in these, between these 3 shulkers, there is 68. And of course, being divisible by 5, that would mean that there is going to be 3 that are left over in the end. And the good thing about this is that it doesn't matter. See, as it goes through the hoppers, it'll just keep them in there. And then once you get enough lava, it'll fill the others, and then it'll reset the system. So, might as well turn it on. Now, this is a long process, really, to get it divided. It's not as long as it should be on other servers, you know, but you can see it working, and all it's doing is just powering the hoppers enough to make sure that the items go in. And this just, works great. And I don't think I'll actually show off using this generator today, but by next episode, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna use the gen, and I'll show you me using it, and we'll be decorating it. Now, I'm not fully sure, but I have a feeling our 2 color palettes will be blackstone and quartz. Of course, you know, quartz. Yeah, so quartz. Dang, you can find quartz on a lot of builds. What's that? Quartz. This is kind of sad. I have quartz in. Quartz? Bruh. Hey, what's this? It's quartz. Yeah, so blackstone and quartz. And we might throw in a little bit of stained glass, maybe some orange. I don't know, because I'm thinking like orange would look really, really good with this. Now, sometimes it won't get it in order, and you can kind of see that happening, because what happens is that sometimes a hopper, there'll already be a lava source bucket thing. Yeah, it'll be like over here, so it'll just immediately suck it back down. So let's see if it happens here. Yeah, it turned right back on, it looks like, and back off. But I really like this idea of a build, really. It just, and you can see it going through them. Like, it is doing its job. And it does look really awesome. But it is ugly. God, it's ugly. Okay, so that's going to be fun to fix around, you know, do some fancy stuff with it. Now, I don't think we really... we definitely don't need this line. There. Hey! Run away from me. Alright. I'll probably do a little bit of mining off camera using this, and I'll be able to fill all of the shulkers and have extra and, you know, all that good stuff. And I was also thinking, you know what, this could be a vote, and you can comment on the video and let me know, do you think I should put a shulker box loader here instead of these chests, just to make it that a little bit more fancy? I don't know. I'm thinking about it. But also, I gotta say, thanks for all the support, guys. I've been getting lots of subscribers as of lately, and it's been awesome. Right now, I think we're at 73. And keep in mind, once we get to 100, there will be an art contest to see who is going to be able to draw my YouTube banner. And that banner will be present until I hit 1,000 subscribers. Then we'll do another art challenge and we'll do it again. But I just wanted to make sure that there was, like, it's worth it. So if you do win, you're gonna be the one that drew my art banner and my YouTube banner for a long time, and it'll be there for a while. And the way to get in there is simply just join my Discord. I have a link to my server in the description, and just just wait up for the announcement. I'll probably be putting an announcement in there sooner or later whenever we hit it, and I think the contest will go up for. I was kind of more or less thinking maybe like I might set up a ending video or something, but I think it might be up. The contest could be going for, I'd say 2 weeks. That seems like it's a long enough time to do an artwork. You know what? No. I'm doing 3 weeks. I'm doing 3. So it'll be up for 3 weeks. I will set up a video, just really short video. It might be only like 2 minutes long, and it'll just say the contest is over. You know, I'll announce the winner when the next video comes out, something like that, just so that it'll be already queued up. And once that video airs, I'll be not having any more submissions for the art. And I think I might put it up as polls so that each and every one of you guys can vote for which artwork you think is the best. And of course, don't vote for your own art. Come on. I know you want to, but I don't do that. So you can't vote for your own artwork when that time comes at the end of the 3 weeks. Yet you just vote for the one that you think is good, and we'll see who wins. I don't want to be the person that has to choose it. I want to make sure that it is more of a community thing, okay? So that we can do it together. So I think that's just about it for today. And like I say, if you did enjoy, please consider subscribing. And I think all that's left for me to say is, see ya!